Welcome back to Pulse with Robin. Happy Wednesday. Today we are doing a full body flow. You don't need any props today, but if you want to add a little spice to our arms, you can grab one lightweight and use that. Let's get started. Let's start in a child's pose, pressing your hips back towards your heels, reaching your arms forward. Really pressing your palms down into your mat. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Shifting forward, drop your hips down to your mat, arms stay straight, look up toward the ceiling. Start to round your spine, press those hips back into a child's pose. Again, shifting forward, drop your hips down to your mat, look up toward the ceiling. Begin to round your spine, press your hips back towards your heels in a child's pose. One more time, shifting forward, hips come down, looking up. Tuck your toes, send your hips high and back to a downward dog. Let's start to pedal out those legs, bending one knee and then the other. Press up nice and high onto your tippy toes. Drop both heels down towards your mat. Press back up on your toes and drop your heels down. Let's do that one more time. Press up onto your toes. Drop your heels down. Cross your left ankle over your right. Shifting forward into a plank, nice flat back plank, neutral spine. Send those hips back to a downward dog. Squeezing your inner thighs together, shifting forward to a plank and back to a downward dog. Three more. Nice strong plank. Core is strong. Press your hips high and back. Two more. Nice and slow. Last plank. Last downward dog. Let's find that plank one more time. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Right leg stays extended long. Lift and lower that right leg. Starting with a little bit of glute work on that right side. Pointing through those right toes. Just lift and lower. Pausing for a second at the top. Lowering down with control. Hips are staying square to your mat, not dropping all the weight into that left hip. Adding on at the top, lift, bend, extend, and lower. Lift. Squeeze that heel in towards your right glute. Extend that leg long, lower with control. lift, bend, extend, and lower. Squeeze that right glute. If your wrists ever start to hurt, you can always come down onto your forearms. Last one, let's hold at the top, just bend and extend. Right leg stays lifted, squeeze that heel in toward your glute, extend that leg long. Keep pointing your toes, bend, extend. Adding on, bend, lower, press those toes up, extend, bend, lower, press it up, extend your leg long. Keeping these movements slow, separating each shape into its own movement. Maintain a neutral spine, not rounding or arching. Core is strong. Last one, bend and hold, just lower and lift. Lower, then press those toes up towards your ceiling. Heel stays squeezed in towards your glute. We're almost there. Let's add in a little curtsy, press those toes up. Lower your right knee behind your left. Press your toes up, lower down through center, and lift. Lower behind your left, lift. Lower down through center, and lift. One curtsy, one lower. That heel is staying squeezed in towards your glute. Last one, let's just continue with those curtsies. Lower your right knee behind your left, press those toes up, lower, and lift. So close, you can do it. Bringing that right knee to the outside of that left leg, then press those toes up. Last 3, 2, last one, we hold at the top, pulsing up and up. Tiny little pulses. Toes are pointing toward the ceiling, heel is close to your glute. Last 3, 2, and 1. Extend that right leg long, tiny pulses up and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg lifted. If you're using a weight, grab that weight into your left hand. Extend that weight forward, bend your elbow back. Right leg stays lifted. Press that weight forward. Pull your elbow back towards your left rib. Extend and bend. Hips are square to your mat. Last 3, 2, last 1. Bend your elbow back and hold. Flip your palm to face in, extend that weight back towards your glutes. Bicep curls, squeeze that weight towards your shoulder. Squeeze that tricep, extend your arm back. Squeeze that bicep, pull that weight forward. Right leg is still lifted. Last 3, 2, extend your arm and hold, pulse that arm up and up. Let's add in that right leg. Left arm is pulsing up, right leg is pulsing up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight, step your right foot forward. Tuck your left toes, press yourself all the way up. Coming into some lunges. Hands can be on your hips, by your sides, or reaching forward. Bending both knees to a 90. Extend and press up. Bend. Extend. Getting nice and low in that lunge. Pressing through your right heel. Left heel is high. Left toes are light on your mat. Bend. Extend. Adding a little pulse at the bottom. 1 pulse, press up through your right heel. Bend, get low, 1 pulse, extend. Tiny little pulse at the bottom, and then extend. Keep breathing. Holding at the bottom, right knee stays bent. Tap your left toes in and out. Tapping in and out, keeping a nice bend through that right knee, leaning over your front leg. You can do it. Final 3, 2, last 1. Step that left foot in, left heel is high, tiny little pulses. All the weight is on that right leg. Step your left foot back, keep pulsing. Step your left foot in, keep pulsing. Step that left foot back. 1 more round. Step that left foot in, tiny pulses. Step that left foot back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down to your mat. Find a plank. Take a moment here, catch your breath. Cross your right ankle over your left, coming back into those downward dog. And shifting forward to a plank. Press those hips high and back. Shift forward. Nice flat back, strong plank. Squeeze those inner thighs together. We get to do it all again on the other side. Use this as an opportunity to catch your breath. Next time you shift forward, hold that plank. Right knee comes down to your mat. Left leg is extended long. We lift and lower that left leg. Pointing through your left toes. Lift and lower. Squeeze that left glute at the top. Lower with control. Adding on at the top, lift, bend, extend, and lower. Lift, squeeze that heel in towards your glute, extend it long, and lower. Hips are square to your mat. Not dropping all the weight into that right hip. Holding at the top, just bend and extend. Point those toes, squeeze that heel in towards your glute, extend it long. Adding on, bend and hold, lower, lift, extend, and bend, lower, lift, extend, and bend. Left glute is starting to burn. You can do it. Neutral spine throughout, core is strong. Bend that left leg and hold, just lower and lift. Lower, press those toes up. We are almost there. Let's add in that curtsy, press those toes up. Left knee bends behind your right, press your toes up toward the ceiling. Lower through center and lift. Curtsy. Lift, lower, lift. That heel stays squeezed in towards your glute. Let's just continue with those curtsies. Lower left knee behind right. Press those toes up. Lower, press up. Bringing that left knee to the outside of your right leg. Then press those toes up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lift and hold, tiny pulses. That heel is squeezed in towards your glute, pulsing those toes up and up for 3, 2, 1. Extend the left leg long, pulse that leg up and up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg stays lifted. Grab that weight into your right hand if you're using it. Extend that weight and pull that elbow back. Extend and bend. Left leg stays lifted. Feel those shakes. Extend and bend. Next time you bend that elbow, hold. Palm faces in, extend that weight back and bend. Extend and bend. Squeeze that tricep on that extension. Squeeze that bicep in that curl. Last 3, 2, extend and hold, pulse that arm up and up. Let's add in the left leg. Pulsing that arm, pulsing that leg for 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight, step your left foot forward. Tuck your right toes, pressing all the way up, coming into those lunges. Bending both knees and extend. Getting low in that lunge, pressing up through your left heel. Adding that pulse at the bottom, tiny little pulse, press it up. Get low, 1 pulse, press up through your left heel. So close to the finale, you can do it. Holding at the bottom, step that right foot in and out. Left leg stays bent, leaning over that front leg, just lightly tap those right toes in and out. Last 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot in and hold, tiny pulses. Right heel is high, all the weight is on your left. Step that right foot back, keep pulsing. Step the right foot in, keep those pulses going. Step that right foot back. 1 more round, step it in. Get low. Step it back and pulse for 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down to your mat. Step it back into a plank. We are almost done. A little bit of core work to finish this workout off. Tap your right knee down and lift. Tap left and lift. Nice strong core. You're almost there. Let's take this to double knee taps. Tap both and lift. Tap and lift. Last 3, 2, 1. Find your plank. Pulse your heels back and back. Last exercise today. Last 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees, send your hips back to your heels. Reach those arms forward. Catch your breath. I know I need to. When you're ready, let's come down and lay on our backs, hugging both knees in towards your chest. Start to find little rocks from side to side. Keep hugging your left knee in. Extend that right leg long on your mat. Grabbing behind your left leg, send that foot up toward the ceiling. Bending your left knee back into your chest. Bend your right knee in. Give those knees a squeeze. Keep hugging your right knee in. Extend your left leg long. Grab behind your right leg, extending that foot up toward the ceiling. Hug that right knee back in. Left knee meets your right. Give your knees one more squeeze in towards your chest. And when you're ready, slowly rolling all the way up. Let's come into a low kneel, sitting on your heels. Grab that left arm, pull it across your body. Slowly release, grab your right arm, pull it across your body. And release. Extend your left arm up and overhead, side bend to the right. Coming back through center, reach that right arm up and overhead, side bend to the left. Let's do that one more time on each side. Left arm comes up, side bend to the right. Back through center, right arm reaches up, side bend to the left. Come back through center, interlace your fingers, flip your palms, reach those arms up and overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. And out. One more deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it all go. Thank you so much for joining me today for that full body flow. I will see you next Wednesday.